Welcome to the Next Human Lab podcast. I'm Simon, and today's episode might just be the quiet companion you didn't realize you needed. It's the kind of talk that doesn't rush to fix anything, just sits with you.
Hey, I'm Luna. I can already feel how close to home this conversation is going to hit for a lot of us. There are times when nothing's really wrong, but you still can't shake that uneasy feeling, you know? Like everything's shifting under your feet.
Before we dive in, how's your energy today, Luna? You seem especially thoughtful.
Honestly, it's soft, more reflective than usual. It's that kind of mood where you notice the things you've been pushing aside. Which, weirdly, lines up perfectly with today's topic about life's transitions.
That's exactly the vibe we need, because today's conversation is about being honest with where we're at, not just reacting to discomfort. It's about understanding those invisible shifts that can leave us feeling so lost.
Thinking about your colleague's story, Simon, I feel like it paints such a common picture. He had that stable job, the benefits life with a safety net.
Exactly. For years, he felt secure. Then the company got acquired, and little by little, the perks vanished. It wasn't dramatic, just subtle, almost unnoticeable, until it changed how he breathed.
That's what gets me. It's not about the money as much as it's about feeling unseen. 7 years without a raise? That chips away at you on the inside, even if you're still doing everything right on the outside.
It's such a quiet struggle, too. People rarely talk about it, they just get tired, you know? You start questioning if you should leave, if it's too late to start again, if maybe you're the problem.
And that's heavy, because it's not just about a paycheck. It's about losing a part of yourself, the identity you built around feeling secure. Honestly, most of us don't realize how much our sense of worth is tied to that structure until it begins to fade.
So many times, when things get unstable, our first thought is, I failed. But more often, it's just that your season is changing. It's not collapse, it's evolution.
Yeah, and transitions are tough because they strip away certainty before offering direction. Your mind panics not because you're incapable, but because you're between versions of yourself. That emptiness feels scary, but it's often just preparation for what comes next.
That's it. Clarity comes before courage. You can't force your way forward without first understanding what's actually shifting inside you. It's so easy to confuse discomfort for failure when it might just be growth in disguise.
I love that idea. Like, instead of seeing yourself as punished, you're actually being invited to outgrow an old version of yourself. It's uncomfortable, but it's honest. And most of all, it's completely normal.
If anyone listening feels heavy right now, just know you're not stuck because you lack ability. You're in transition, and that's a season all its own.
That actually reminds me when old stability disappears, people usually see 3 paths. They can stay put, leave and start over, or try reinventing themselves where they are. None of those are easy choices.
Right. Staying often feels safer. But if you're not growing, it comes with its own cost, stress, fading motivation, and that creeping sense of doubt.
Leaving is terrifying in its own way. You risk comfort for something new, and your brain loves to warn you about all the what ifs. But sometimes, leaving is liberating. It lets you realign with who you really are.
And reinventing within your current space, that takes courage too. It's about expanding your influence, reshaping your role, or taking on new challenges quietly evolving, even if you don't move physically.
The hardest part is knowing when to stay and when to leap. My go-to is to ask, is my environment shrinking faster than my ability to grow? If so, it's probably time to move.
Whatever path you choose, reflection helps. Panic blurs judgment, but pausing brings clarity, no matter which route you end up taking. All right, so let's get practical for a minute. When your season changes and everything feels up in the air, how do you actually act without panic? How do you start rebuilding that inner confidence?
Step 1 is grounding. Breathe, really pause, and notice your emotions without judging them. Fear will always try to rush you, but you deserve time to process.
Writing down your options really helps. Even the tiniest steps count, and having them on paper somehow makes the unknown feel less overwhelming.
I'd add identity separation. Remember, your worth has never been about the job, the salary, or the title. You bring value just by being you.
And taking incremental action, little moves, not giant leaps. Update your resume, reach out to a mentor, learn a new skill. Each small thing stacks up.
Don't forget emotional support. Sometimes, just being heard is enough to break through the fog. And mourn what's lost. Grief is part of the process, not a weakness.
And above all, connect with your deeper purpose. Jobs and benefits are tools, not the meaning of your life. When clarity and action meet, you start to feel peace again, even if it's just in small doses at first.
So here's the moment everyone wishes for, that clear answer. But real talk, there's no one answer. There's only the path you carve out for yourself.
That's what makes it so powerful, though. The discomfort isn't punishment, it's preparation. You're not being diminished, you're being reshaped, even if it's hard to see it right now.
It's normal to feel scared, to wonder if you waited too long, or if you messed up. But honestly, mistakes are just lessons. Even those years of feeling stuck built resilience.
Exactly. Growth rarely feels cozy. Sometimes your nervous system is just nudging you like, hey, there's more out there for you. These uneasy feelings are signs of potential, not proof you're failing.
Clarity isn't a lightning bolt, it's a slow sunrise. Take small intentional steps. Ask for help. Honor your emotions. Every challenge you face right now is making you stronger for what's next.
And when the next opportunity comes, you'll realize you're ready not because it was handed to you, but because you built the capacity to embrace it. You're not failing, you're evolving.
So, if you're listening and you feel like your value disappeared or your journey got derailed, trust that it's all unfolding. Clarity comes before courage, and peace follows when you let yourself grow through this season.
Thank you for sharing this time with us at the Next Human Lab podcast. Remember, becoming truly human with all the confusion and resilience it takes is wisdom, not weakness.
Until next time, your season is changing, and that's okay. You are ready, even if you don't see it yet.